Good morning, students. Previous lecture we learned that what is a linear equation, then the graph of linear equation. In this we are going to draw the graph for given linear equation. So the remaining questions from exercise 4.3 we are going to continue for this lecture. So first I will write or read the question number 8 from the textbook, that is, in countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit, whereas in countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Here a linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius is given. F equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. C means Celsius, F means Fahrenheit. Then we have given here 5 questions. So let us see which are they. So first, that is, draw the graph of linear equation using the Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit for y-axis. So here we have to draw the graph of this equation. Then if the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, if your temperature is given in 30 degrees Celsius, then we have to measure the temperature in Fahrenheit by using this formula. Third question, if the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit, then we have to measure the temperature in Celsius, and that how much, that we have to find in third number question. Then we have to measure here the temperature. If the temperature is given 0 degree Celsius, then we have to find what will be the temperature in Fahrenheit. And secondly, we have to find here when the temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit, then we have to measure the temperature in Celsius, how much it is. And last question, is there a temperature which is numerically same in both? If yes, find it. It means we have to check if the value of Fahrenheit and Celsius is same numerically, then which is that value. So let us start our first question, that is, we have to draw the graph of this given linear equation. So first we are going to consider here that F equals to, here Fahrenheit for y-axis, so F equals to y, and C equals to x. Therefore your equation become y equals to 9 upon 5 x plus 32. Now this 32 will come to this side, it become minus. So y minus 32 is equal to 9 upon 5 x. Again here 5 is at the denominator, it means it is divided. Then if we transpose here, it will come to the multiplied. So here we get 5 into y minus 32 equals to 9x. So again here we can write that 5y, 5 into y minus 5 into 32. 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 160 equals to 9x. So 9 will come to this side, or we can shift these two terms or to the right hand side. So your equation become 9x minus 5y plus 160 equals to 0. Hence we can say that 9x minus 5y equals to minus 160. It is a equation, and we have to find the value for this equation now. So let us start how to find out the value of x and y for the given equation. Here x comma y. So first we are going to assume the value of y. Suppose if I take the value of y, that is 12, or we can say that here we can take the value of x and y. When I am going to consider the value of x and y, first I will consider here x is equal to 0. So what happened here? 9 into 0, that is this term become 0, minus 5y equals to minus 160. This minus sign will remove. Then 5 will go to this side, it become divide. So you will get here 160 upon 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, and 5 twos are 10. So when we are going to put the value of x equals to 0 in this equation, we get y equal to 0, and that is our first coordinate, that is 0, 32. Next we are going to see that the second point, if I take x equals to 5, then my equation become 9 into 5. It become 45 minus 5y equals to minus 160. So 45 is here plus, this side goes, it will be subtracted. So minus 160 minus 45, it become, you will get here how much? That is 5, 0 and 4 plus 10 and here 2. So minus 205 equals to, we get minus 5y. Again here minus sign will remove. Then 5y equals to, we get 205. So here we can do that 205 upon 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, and 5 ones are 5. So we get here 41. So second coordinate we get, that is 5, 41. And last, if I take here the value of x as minus 5. So what happened here? 9x means 9 into minus 5, that is minus 45 will come here. Minus 45 will shift to this side, it become plus. So plus minus minus. So here we get minus 115, because 160 minus 45, 115 will be left, and here minus 5 as it is. Again here minus sign will cut. Then 5y equals to 115. Then 5 will go to this side, that is at the denominator place we get 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. So we get the here 23. So third coordinate we get minus 5, 23. So here we get the coordinates. Now we are going to plot these coordinates on our graph paper for drawing the graph of linear equation. So first I will draw this x and y axis on the graph paper. Now here if you observe that the scale we are going to choose here 32, then here 41. Your graph paper is very small, so we cannot take as the scale 1, 2, 3, 4 on x and y axis. So here we can choose the scale as 1 unit is equal to 10 or 5. Then we get the graph of this linear equation. Now see how to draw the graph. Now see here we are going to find out the value of x and y, that is 0 comma first coordinate, that is 0 comma 32, second coordinate 5 comma 41, and the third coordinate, that is minus 5 comma 23. So we have to plot these coordinates on the xy plane. For this it is not possible to take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So here I am going to write scale on both axes. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So I am going to consider that this 1 centimeter is our 10 units. So first coordinate, that is 0 comma 32. So when the x coordinate is 0, then we can say that the point is lies on y axis. So 32 I want to plot. So 30 afters I am going to consider here 2 lines, that is our point, that is 0 comma 32. 0 comma 32. Second point, that is 5 comma 41. So 5 from x axis and 41 from y axis. So here after 5 lines and 40 after 1 line. So here our second coordinate will come, that is 5 comma 41, and the third coordinate, that is minus 5 comma 23. So 23 means 20 after 3 lines and minus 5. So minus 5 means here before minus 10 5 lines will be there and this point will be lies after 20. So it will come here, that is we can say that here minus 5 comma 23. So like this we have to plot the points and we have to draw the line passing through these 3 coordinates. So here we get the linear equation, graph of linear equation of given equation, that is our equation is 9x minus 5y equals to minus 160. So this is a graph for given the question number 8. You have to draw the graph by using scale and pencil. Don't use pen, sketch pen for the graph. So our first question is completed here of question number 8. Now we are going to start our second question, that is if. So I will start to solve the remaining questions of this. I am going to remove this graph. So let us now see here the second question. First question already we done, that is the draw graph of linear equation. Now second question, if the temperature is 30 degree. So here we have given the temperature in Celsius, that is 30 degree Celsius. So we can say that the value of C is equal to 30 degree. Then our equation is given, F is equals to 9 upon 5 into C plus 32. It is given equation. We have to find the temperature in Fahrenheit. So put the value of C as 30. In this equation we will get F temperature in Fahrenheit. So F equals to 9 upon 5 into 30 plus 32. 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30. So here 9 6 are 54 plus 32. It will come 4 plus 2 6 and 5 plus 3 8. So it will be 86 degree Fahrenheit. So our second answer, that is the temperature in Fahrenheit is 80 degree Fahrenheit when the temperature is given 30 degree Celsius. Now see this third number question. If the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit. So here we have given the temperature in Fahrenheit, that is 95 degree Fahrenheit. So here we can write the value of F as 95 degree. Then we have to find out the temperature in Celsius. Temperature in C, how much? So first we are going to write the equation given, that is F equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. So I will put the value of F as 95 in this equation. So 95 equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. Now this 32 is added here. This side goes, it will be subtracted. So 95 minus 32 is equal to 9 upon 5 C. Now see the subtraction. 5 minus 2, it will be 3, and 9 minus 3, it will be 6. So 63 equals to, we get 9 upon 5 C. Again here 5 is multiplied with here divide. So it will come to this side, it will be multiplied with 63. So 63 into 5 equals to, we get 9 C. Now 9 is multiplied with C. 9 we have to transpose to this side, it will be divide. So first we can write 63 upon into 5 upon 9 equals to C. So 9 ones are 9, 9 sevens are 63, and 7 into 5, that is 35. So C is equal to, we get 35 degree. It means when the temperature is 95 degree Fahrenheit, then the temperature in Celsius is 35 degree Celsius. So that is the answer of question number 3. Now next question, that is question number 4. When T is equal to, means temperature in Celsius, it is given 0 degree Celsius. Then we have to find the temperature in Fahrenheit. Here I am writing the shortcut question. So I will read only the question. When the temperature is given 0 degree Celsius, then what is the value for or temperature in Fahrenheit when the temperature in Celsius it is given 0. So here we can write temperature in Celsius, it is given 0 degree Celsius. Then we have to find temperature in Fahrenheit. So again I will use this formula for this solution, that is F equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. So here we can write F equals to 9 upon 5 into 0, because we have given temperature in Celsius as 0 degree Celsius, plus 32. Now see here, any number multiplied with 0, it become 0. So F equals to, we get 0 plus 32, that is we get F equals to 32. So the value of, or we can say that temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit. Here one more question is there. When we have given the temperature equals to 0 degree Fahrenheit, then we have to find the temperature in Celsius. So again I am going to use same formula, F equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. Here 0 equals to, because the temperature is given 0 degree Fahrenheit. So F become 0. 0 equals to 9 upon 5 into C plus 32. So 32 will come to this side, it become minus. So 0 minus 32, it will be minus 32, equals to 9 upon 5 into C, which implies that 5 is here divide, this side goes multiply, and 9 is here multiplied, this side goes divide. So we can say that C is equals to minus 32 into 5 upon 9. So C is equal to minus 5 2s are 10, 1 carry, 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 160 upon 9. So here you can write this answer as it is in degree Celsius, or we can convert it into decimal. So 9 1s are 9, 9 1s are 9. Here how much left? 16 minus 9, that is 7 are left, 70. 0 will take, then 70 comes, then 9 7s are 63. Again 7 will be left there, and so on. So here the approximate answer we get 17.77 degree Celsius when the temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit. It is a approximate value. So better way you can write C is equal to minus 160 upon 9 degree Celsius. Now see the fifth number question. Is there a temperature which is numerically same in both? If yes, find it. We can find the numerical value for the temperature in Fahrenheit and Celsius is same. So first we are going to consider here the value of F and C. F and C are equal, because we are going to consider कि F and C are equal. So our equation, given equation is F equals to 9 upon 5 C plus 32. So first I will convert this in F becomes C, then 9 upon 5 C plus 32. Now this term we are going to shift to this side, or we can remove the 5 first. So what happened here? Multiplied by 5, two whole terms, 5 into 9 upon 5C plus 5 into 32. So what happened here? 5 into C, that is 5C, minus here equal to 5 will get cancelled. Here left 9C plus 5 into 32, that is 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15 plus 160. So first I will remove, or we can transpose 5c to this side and 60 to this side. So 160 become minus 160 and 9c minus 5c. So we get 4c equals to minus 160. 9 minus 5, it becomes 4 equals to minus 160. See here what I will do here. Here I am going to cancel the 5. So I am going to multiply each term by 5. So 5 into c equals to 5 into 9 upon 5c plus 5 into 32. So 5 into c, it becomes 5c. Here 5 will get cancelled and 9c will left, and plus 32 5s are 160. Now 160 will come to this side, it become minus. So minus 160 equals to 9c as it is, and 5c will go to this side, it become minus. So 9c minus 5c, it become 4c equals to minus 160. So therefore we can say that c is equals to minus 160 upon 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 60 and this 0. So we get the c equals to minus 40. So f also we get minus 40 because f and c are same. So we can say that from this, at minus 40 degree temperature, numerically they are same. Means the temperature in Fahrenheit and temperature in Celsius is same at minus 40 degree temperature. So in this way we are going to finish our question number 8 from the exercise 4.3. Now the next topic, that is equation of lines parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. First I will tell you that what is the equation of line. Equation of line is a statement, or we can say that it is a rule. Statement or rule which are applied to all the points which are lie on this line. So we can say that the equation of line is a statement or rule which applied to all the points on the line. So which are lies on the line. So it is a equation of lines. Now we learn that the point, suppose if I write point 0, 5, then we can say that this point is lie on a y-axis, because here the x coordinate is 0. Or if I will take another point, that is 5, 0, then we can say that this point is lies on the x-axis, because here the y coordinate is 0. So already we learned in lesson number 3 coordinate geometry, that is point, if the x coordinate is 0, then the point is lies on y-axis, and if the y coordinate is 0, then that point is lies on x-axis. So from this we get the equation of x-axis and y-axis. So first I will write equation of x-axis is y equals to 0, because every point on x-axis whose y coordinate is always 0. So we get the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0 and the equation of y-axis is, we can say that x equals to 0, as we know that the every point on y-axis whose x coordinate is 0. So we get the equation of y-axis is x equals to 0. See here, we learn that equation of line, that is a statement or rule which is applied to all the points which lie on this line, or we can say that which are existing on this line. Secondly, we see that the point whose x coordinate is 0, then that point lies on y-axis, and when the y coordinate is 0, then the point lies on x-axis. From this we conclude that the equation of x-axis is y equals to 0 and equation of y-axis is x equals to 0. From this we can say that when x equals to a, if I take x equals to a, that represents line parallel to y-axis. So when we take x equals to a, suppose if I draw here x-axis and y-axis, here x and y, if here 1 is there and my equation is x equal to 1, then I will draw the line passing through this 1, then this line is parallel to the y-axis, and when I will take y equals to a, which represents the line parallel to x-axis. So here I will draw one line. Suppose I will take x and y axis. If I take y equals to a, it means suppose here y equal to 1 I will draw. Then the line will passing through this, it will be parallel to your x-axis. So remember in your mind that when x equals to a, then that line will be parallel to the y-axis, and when y equals to a is any real number, then that represents the line parallel to the x-axis. So on this basis we are going to take one example from the exercise 4.4. So let us take one example from the exercise 4.4. एकच example. Now see the exercise 4.4. Question number 2. First question, it is for homework. Second question, give the geometric representation. Geometric representation, it is nothing but the graphical representation of the equation 2x plus 9 equals to 0 as an equation in one variable and in the two variable. So we have to draw the graph of this equation in one variable and two variable. So first I will consider here that in one variable. So one variable. So I will draw here in one variable. So First I will write the equation 2x plus 9 equals to 0. So equation 9 will go to this side. So it become minus 9, which implies that x equals to minus 9 upon 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are, and 2 fives are. So it will be minus 4.5. This will be the our equation in one variable, that is x equals to minus 4.5. So this is the equation in one variable. Secondly, we can say that in two variables, we have to write the equation in two variables. That time what we have to do? We have to take the equation first as it is, 2x plus 9 equals to 0. Then here 2x plus, we are not given here y term. So we are going to put as 0 into y, that is 0y plus 9 equals to 0. So our equation become now in two variables. First we are going to draw the graph for this equation. For drawing this graph, you are going to draw on graph paper. We are going to draw the number line, that is here suppose 0, here 1, then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, or we can say that here minus 4 and minus 5. So like this we have to draw first the number line, that is x axis, or x equals to minus 4.5. So this number will come this side. This number is minus 4.5. Like this we have to draw, and we can say that it is a line, that is our equation 2x plus 9 equals to 0. So in this way we can represent x equal to minus 4.5 on the graph, that is geometrical representation. Secondly, for second one, we have to draw the graph of equation, same equation. So here we are going to consider 0, then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. From 0 we can draw the y-axis. So here y-axis, here x-axis, minus 4 and minus 5. Now again here if you solve, we get x equal to minus 4.5 only. So at the 4.5 means in between minus 5 and minus 4, we have to only draw the line passing through the minus 4.5. So we can say that this line is the graph of your equation 2x plus 0y equals to minus 9. So in this way we can see the graph of equation. So I will draw this on the paper and I will show you. See, we learned that our equation is 2x plus 9. In one variable it will come x equals to minus 9 upon 2, that is we can say that minus 4.5. So how to represent geometrically this equation? For this we have to write or draw first number line. Here I am drawing the number line. Now x equal to minus 4.5, it will come minus 4 and 5 at the middle. So this point, at this point our point is lies on. So this will be the geometrical representation of the given linear equation, that is 2x plus 9 equals to 0, or we can say that x equals to minus 9 by 2 or minus 4.5. You can write any equation. Now it is a representation of linear equation in one variable for the given question. Now we have to write this equation in two variable. So my equation become, here the equation is in x variable, so x term we are going to take as it is, and secondly we are given here not given y term, so we are going to put 0 as the coefficient for y and 0y equals to 9. So this will be the given equation in two variable. So in this way we can write this equation, given equation in two variable. Suppose if you are not given the x and only y term is given, then you have to take the coefficient of x as a 0 for this equation. So like this you have to generate the equation in two variable. Now we are going to plot the graph of this equation. Again, if you see that we get here 2x equals to minus 9, then here we get x equals to again minus 5, 4.5. Same value will occur here. So only is difference that first coordinate, that is we get in between minus 5 and minus 4, that is minus 4.5 comma 0, and we have to draw the line passing through this point, and this line we observe that this line is parallel to the y-axis, and our equation is 2x plus 9 equals to 0. So we observe that when we get y coordinate is 0, the point is lies on x-axis, then this line is parallel to the y-axis. It means our equation x equals to a satisfied here for parallel condition. So in this way you are going to solve the first question of exercise 4.4 first question as a homework. In this way we are going to learn whole lesson, that is lesson number 4, linear equation in two variable. So today we are going to finish our lesson, that is linear equation in two variable.